If you're working towards a goal but you don't know why you're doing it, you will struggle to find the motivation to keep going. Your why is a list of reasons that resonate with you as to why you're doing something. If you're doing something because others expect you to, because you think you should, because everyone else is doing it, these things won't inspire you to keep going. You need to have reasons that resonate with who you are and who you want to become. When you know your why, you can drum up that little bit of extra motivation that you need to get started. Once you start, you get a shot of dopamine in your head. It activates the reward pathways in your brain, feeling really good and making you want to do it again. From there, it's momentum, not motivation. When you're self-confident, you trust in your abilities to perform, whether the circumstances are familiar or not. For example, if you're an expert in strategy, you'd feel confident preparing a report on the internal strategy of a company. But you'd lack confidence if you were asked to do an impromptu interpretive dance in front of management. So confidence rises and falls depending on the task. Self-worth, on the other hand, shouldn't change. Your self-worth is about how you feel about your innermost self and the value that you place on yourself. It's your degree of self-love. If you have a high degree of self-worth, then your confidence can go up and down depending on what you're doing, but your sense of self-worth stays the same. It's really important to be aware of this difference, and you really want to find ways to cultivate your self-love. Are you dealing with a toxic person at your workplace? There are toxic people within almost every kind of workplace in pretty much every single industry. People who gain some sort of satisfaction from undermining others and creating chaos. Now, just to clarify, these people aren't toxic, but their behavior is. Now, if you have a toxic person that you're dealing with at work, first try and maintain your physical distance as much as possible. Try and avoid them. But if you have to interact with them, try and be emotionally numb. Completely objective, rise above. Toxic people often thrive off attention, so if you don't give it to them, they might just take their toxicity elsewhere. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." Here are 5 guaranteed ways to lose your motivation. 1. Compare yourself to others and beat yourself up when you're not where they are. 2. Allow criticism to destroy your confidence. 3. Focus on everything that's wrong with your life. 4. Remind yourself of all the reasons why you're not good enough. And 5. Forget why you started. If you're doing any of these 5 things, you're going to self-sabotage if you haven't already. It all starts with your mindset.
Thanks for watching. For more videos, subscribe, like and share our channel. First, AL-YOUSUF Academy. Second,